person. Number one has to be those little, like, connected chairs at schools. Hello? So many straight-sized people complain about them, too, so. Number two is glasses, because
Look at Cartman and his stupid glasses.
they're never, like, wide enough, and they're always, like, splaying out the little arms. Number three is shopping at the grocery store, because we're all here to get food. But how come I'm the problem here? I just feel like all fat people, when they're going to the grocery store, are just like, people are looking at you and judging you, no matter what you get. If you get fruits and veggies, you're on a diet. If you don't, then that's why you're fat. And fourth is concert seating, because, oh my god, they are the narrowest things. They are, like, narrower than plane seats. They're, like, literally, and they're always, like, at, like, the highest peak. Like, it's, like, almost a 90-degree angle of walking up to sit there. It's like, are you wanting people to fall down? This is, like, actively discriminatory.
Yeah, all I had for breakfast was oatmeal, yogurt, coffee, orange juice, and toast.
Chef Gordon Ramsay came out with frozen entrees, so let's try them out. He came out with a total of 8 entrees, but I'm going to try 4 of them today. So the 4 are chicken pot pie, fish and chips, lemon caper chicken, and 4 cheese macaroni. I'm going to put all these either in the microwave or the oven, and I will be back when these are all done. Okay, first up, I'm going to try the chicken pot pie. I did just take this off the oven, so it is really hot on the bottom, but let's try this. The puff pastry is so crispy. It looks so good. You can see all the peas and carrots. I have a feeling this is going to burn my mouth, so I'll be back in 1 second. Cheers. Oh my god. That is some really good pot pie. I can't. That is so good. Next, we're going to try the 4 cheese mac and cheese. Can I just say this looks really good? That is really cheesy. Oh my goodness. I'd like to point out that these are all under $6 at Walmart's nationwide. These are all chef curated by Gordon Ramsay. It's an amazing perk to all these dishes. Cheers. Oh my god. All that cheese. Oh my god. That is amazing. Now we have the lemon caper chicken. With this one, we need a knife. So let's dig in. It comes with potatoes, broccoli, and of course the chicken. My goodness. Cheers. How is that so juicy still? Let's get the perfect bite because I love doing that with all my foods. I don't know why, it's just fun. So let's get some broccoli, potatoes, my goodness, and the chicken, of course. Cheers. I just put the fish and chips on a plate. So let's try this. These french fries are really big, so cheers. Let's try the fish. I'm the most excited for this part. Cheers. Just so you guys know, these are the 4 entrees that I did not try, so in case you guys are interested in any of these and none of the other ones, you can find these at your Walmart. Mushroom risotto, shepherd's pie, lasagna, and slow roasted beef in red wine sauce. Out of everything that I tried today, I think my favorite is the lemon caper chicken because the chicken was so juicy, and again, my favorite vegetable is broccoli, so that will definitely have to be top tier. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Bye.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
I have been told that by simply just existing, I may encourage children to believe that it's okay to be fat, which is unhealthy. Or I may influence someone to get fat or stay fat. And I would just love to ask my fellow fat people, like, who was it who encouraged you to be fat when you were a kid? Or has influenced you to stay fat now you're an adult? No one? Same here. Funny that, isn't it? The argument between influencing and representation is fascinating because 100% representation matters. I will always, always, always advocate for representation of all body types, body shapes, body sizes, every type of body to be represented on our screens because it helps normalize those bodies. If we normalize more body types, then there is no opportunity to other those body types. And especially in media, we like to demonize the other. So if we stop marginalizing them, then that opportunity to demonize and vilify becomes less and less. I hope that makes sense. However, the moral panic argument against representation is that if we allow those different types of body sizes, we could be encouraging the viewer to think that that is okay, which of course it is. And the argument against that argument, which is a moral panic, right? It's a moral panic. If we show more fat people on the screen, then people think it's okay to be fat. But we've been showing thin people forever and a day. I grew up in the 90s and noughties. All I saw was thin people, and funnily enough, that didn't make me thin. What it made me feel was that I was wrong, because no matter how much I tried. I understand the want to be accepted at any size, but unfortunately the sad truth is that if we began to normalize this, productivity would decline, lifespans would shorten, the advancements that we should make as a civilization won't happen, because you can't be morbidly obese and still be extremely productive. And that's not realistic at all, especially the people that are trying to push this. I don't think they understand the effects of this acceptance that will have on our civilization as a whole. No matter how much I exercised, no matter how much I was, having a negative self-talk, because all I saw was thin people on my screen. All I saw was the fat characters be bullied or be bullied on screen, right? All I kept thinking is, I can't be like that, I can't be like that, and I tried so hard. What I see a lot with the people that are part of this movement is this victimization mindset, where at some point they felt victimized for being morbidly obese, so in their head they thought, I need to do something about this, but not change myself, I just need to change the way people view me. And unfortunately, if I'm being quite honest, that is a very weak mindset to have, and by that I mean that the world doesn't change for you, and it's especially the scientific proof that being morbidly obese isn't healthy, and it isn't something that should be accepted, because, not just because of social standards, also medically. Hard to be a thinner child. And I couldn't do it because I was naturally not a thin child. Naturally, I was not a thin child. So it really messed with my self-worth, because all I saw on my screen were thin people being the heroes and fat people being the victims and the bullies. And I was still fat. So, but interestingly, the moral panic doesn't work that way. So the argument is, if we allow more bigger people on screen, then then people think it's okay to be fat. So, but then, do you think the other is true? Do you think that if we allow more thin people on screen, that there'll be more thin people? Because that's what's been happening, and that isn't happening. It's the same argument with people who are against seeing gay relationships on screen. People will go, well, if you have gay relationships on screen, then people will think it's okay to be gay, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but we've been watching straight relationships forever and a day, and not everyone is straight. So how can you believe that power influence is so strong one way, which is the marginalised and other way, representation, but you don't believe it works the same for the norm? A representation helps us all. It allows us to evolve past judging people by their covers, which is something we learn at primary school, and yet apparently we don't bring that through into the media we watch, and to the point where we create ridiculous moral panics and vilify people just for existing because they see it as inherently bad, just because you view my body as inherently bad. But again, going back to judging it by its cover, you shouldn't be judging me because of my body. You should be judging me by what I say, by my actions. Oh, you know what? You can maybe not judge me, but, I'm a realist at the same time. We're all going to judge. That's what we do.
If you're fat phobic, then piss off, because this video is a fat girl at Costco eating the whole menu. So you can shut up and Costco can take my money. There was a few of you saying that there was a new item on the menu, and that was the chicken bake, so that's exactly what I did today. I also took my friend Taylor, who's never, ever been to Costco before. Also, you see that handle? That was the one I broke last time. So it's great that they've fixed it, so I could have my precious onions. I'm not sponsored or anything by Costco, so this is a 100% honest review. One, the back was burnt. Maybe don't leave it in the warmer for that long. Personally, I actually didn't like it. I took one bite and then passed it on. I think if you like carbonara or Alfredo pasta, I think you'll really enjoy it, but I do not like pasta, so for me, it's a 2 out of 10. My mum loved it and she had it. I do think it lacks some flavour as well, maybe chuck some garlic in there. It just needs a little something, a little zhuzh. Wait, what? But yeah, it's not for me, so I won't be getting that again. But they finally had their barbecue pizza back, and that one is definitely by far the best. It's delicious, and of course hot dog. I downed that hot dog like I'd never seen one before. Also, sorry to the little girl behind me, but I can't blow you out, I don't know how. But I hope you enjoyed your pizza. Okay, bye.
Fat people should never eat fast food is the most ridiculous fat-phobic lie. I went and got Taco Bell. But if I post about it in a fat body, that's bad. But thin people posting about it, great, let's do a big haul. I am not the only person who went to Taco Bell today. There were other people in line. Some people are allowed to enjoy fast food and others are not. And that's based solely on body size. It's okay for some people to post food content, but a fat person does it and suddenly it's why we're fat. You cannot look at someone's body and tell how often they eat fast food or not. And it's not your place to judge someone who is eating fast food, for whatever reason. And I'm posting that I got fast food to try to change the narrative. We shouldn't be scared to post food content. I got some delicious bean and rice burritos and a nice Baja. Let's all mind our own business with the food that we eat and move along with our day.
If you have one good day where you eat clean, you drink a lot of water, and you did. You got that day, you woke up, you put your shoes on, you went for a run, you worked out your driveway, you got a good day in. That's sometimes all you need to do and decide, this is what I do from now on. I have good days. Tomorrow's going to be another good day, and then I'm going to force myself into another good day. And the next thing you know, I've got some momentum. You got some momentum, you could change everything. Many times in my life, I've felt like I could slip the wrong way, and I see it. I see the dark hole, and I go, fuck that, and just go the other way.
See, this is of what I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't care and spend their whole life worrying about losing weight. What I am focused on, however, is not eating out as much. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I DoorDash or go out to eat like every single meal, so I need to stop that. So we're trying to get that going. I made some pancakes this morning just because I realized I had some Bisquick, so I was proud of myself for that, for not DoorDashing McDonald's. It's not that I don't know how to cook, it's that I just don't feel like it. My dad was a chef, for crying out loud. Getting coffee out, though, is not a problem because I have my Nespresso and it literally scratches the itch so well that I don't even want Starbucks. I know, that's crazy, right? I should be a Nespresso spokesperson. It has saved me about $1,000 and I'm not even exaggerating. Anywho, here's my pancakes with some syrup. I don't like syrup on my pancakes. I like to dip it. That's a little bit weird thing about me, but whatever. I only ate 3 of them because I let my body tell me when I'm full. Next, I'm eating Whataburger because I was craving it, and just because I'm trying not to spend money eating out doesn't mean if I'm out, I'm gonna not get food. For example, today I was doing a lot of errands, and so I didn't want to go all the way home, so I just went to Whataburger. And let me go off on my tangent here real quick. There are a lot of really sad people in this world that don't understand that everybody's genetic makeup is different. Some people that are bigger, it is outside of their control. Some people have thyroid issues. Some people have PCOS. Shut your gosh darn mouth. You would not be making the comments about what people eat if the person was skinny, I promise. So go away, you suck. And I mean that. I'm allowed to have Whataburger, that's it. Anyways, then I chugged a whole thing of water because I drink a lot of water throughout the day. Look at my cute cup from Simple Modern. Having a big cup like that really does make me drink more. And then for dinner, I made $1 million pasta, $1 million spaghetti, whatever. It's a menage of things. But I was meal prepping for the week mostly because apparently I don't know how to cook for one. But I had a lot of gross stuff today. I didn't feel good. So I wanted to have some vegetables, you know. So I just pulled some butter noodles to the side because why are they so good? And then ate a whole bag of broccoli. Again, F off. I'm allowed to eat whatever I want to. Ooh, it makes me so mad. I never make these videos because of that. But anyways, here's me drinking another water because hydrate until you dehydrate. The motto I live by, really. But then my $1 million spaghetti was finished. Didn't it look beautiful? It literally tastes so good. It's like I put crack in it or something. Like, I know I don't. I watch myself make, but it's so good for no reason. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat a singular carrot and a slice of apple. Who needs nutrients to live, whatever way that may be?